What is going on, guys? We are back here with another Legion Timewalking Mage Tower video, and in today's video we are going to be discussing the Protection Warrior and the talents and gear setup and consumables that you should be using going into the Mage Tower to have the greatest chances of succeeding at it. So, unfortunately, I didn't actually record my kill for the Prot Warrior. I just finished the Protection Paladin one, and I was, rendering the video and everything like that. It's currently rendering right now. And I was like, you know what? The next one I'm going to do is the Prot Warrior one, so I'm just going to jump in, give it a little test, see what's different, everything like that. And I accidentally killed it. Just so you guys don't think I'm kidding, I did it in 2 attempts. So there's attempt 1, which is right here, which is where I ended up dying. I got knocked off. And then there's attempt 2, where I killed him. Yeah, I would say this is an easier one to do, so I don't think you really need a kill commentary. I can kind of explain some of the things that I ended up doing compared, but for the most part, it was really easy. So let's start with talents. So these are talents that I just ran. These were the optimal DPS talents and survivability talents that you should be running. Devastator, just because it honestly just gives you more rage, gives you more damage, and gives you more shield slams and more shield slams. As if we do look at my DPS chart, it did a lot of damage. It did 31k damage. So it was really, really useful in this challenge. Double time for obvious reasons. You want more charges. If you get knocked off, you can charge back on. It makes one. It's one of the reasons why the Prot Warrior one is actually really easy. If you get knocked off by an Eye or an Infernal or whatever, you can just charge back on. Booming Voice, because Demoralizing Shout is a great defensive, gives you a lot of rage, and it just makes you do so much more damage. Crackling Thunder, for obvious reasons, same reason you run bigger Concentrate. This just allows you to grab the Nether Horrors and allows you to do a lot more AoE damage to everything around you. Indomitable, pretty self-explanatory, more health, and you heal a little bit more. As Prot Warrior doesn't really have a lot of healing, except in the Mage Tower, they do have a lot of healing, but Prot Warrior doesn't have a lot of healing outside of it, so Indomitable is really good. Ravager, just because it's the best DPS trait out of all of these, and then Anger Management, so you have Avatar and Shield Wall up a lot more. I didn't even need Shield Wall, to be honest. I didn't even use Shield Wall at all. I think the biggest defensive I used was Last Stand. So, honestly, these are your typical Mythic Plus talents anyway, so you don't really need to change anything. I would think Stormbolt might be pretty good, but no, Double Time is just insanely good. Yeah, so for the gear setup, it's really similar to the Protection Paladin one. Make sure you have this heirloom necklace with Mark of the Hidden Satyr on it. It just does damage. Passive damage is really, really useful. Did 2.7k. Really, really good. You want to make sure you have stamina and speed on your cloak. You want Eternal Skirmish because you want the stats and the damage. As we do look here, it ended up doing 7k damage, just a passive enchant. Really, really good. Strength on the gloves. You want haste on your rings. And then you want a strength gem, the best strength gem that you can purchase off the auction house or create yourself in any gem slot that you have in one of them, and then fill the rest with haste. For trinkets, I ran just my best trinkets that I had. I had this random crowd breaker one from Korthia, and I think it did a pretty decent amount of damage. Yeah, it did 4.6k damage. Pretty decent AoE trinket. And then for obvious reasons, the heirloom trinket. I know a lot of you guys probably don't have this, but if you do have it, I suggest using it. If you don't, just use your best defensive trinket or offensive trinket. For this one specifically, use your best offensive trinket. I didn't really need any defense, to be honest. And then buy a green weapon under item level 50 and put the Crusader enchant on it. It is so good, especially for the Prot Warrior one with limited healing. If we do look here, it did 40k healing, which is more than Ignore Pain, Victory Rush, and Indomitable, all of those combined. Yeah, you get the insane healing and you get the little bit of strength that comes with the enchant as well. It's so good. Honestly, I even used it on my Guardian Druid at times. It was that good. All right, for consumables, so you're just going to be using haste food. You're going to use a heavy desolate armor kit. You're going to make sure you have a flask. Obviously, you have health potions. You can use unbridled fury potions. If you don't have unbridled fury, you want to make sure you use shadow core oil and a phantom fire potion. And you want to make sure you have the sharpening stone. If you do have a sharpening stone, you want to try and use unbridled fury because phantom fire won't be good. But if you um, yeah, basically, if you have Unbridled Fury, use a Sharpening Stone. If you don't have Unbridled Fury, use the Shadow Core Oil with a Phantom Fire. Drums of Rage are really good. Basically, just buy the cheapest drums off the auction house that you can get. They give you that 15% haste, because all of them do work in the Mage Tower since you are scaled down, so they are usable. Really, really good there. You can have a set of Goblin Gliders. I only had 20. I didn't. Oh, sorry about that. I had 20. I didn't even use them, because because you have Charge and Heroic Leap. You're pretty much set. For the most part, the hardest part about all this was I can't even tell you what the hardest part about it was. It was pretty easy. When you kill the Nether Horrors or an Eye, you get a Victory Rush. It heals you up. Just do damage, kill it as much as possible. I did limit test. You can shield block the first Annihilate, you can shield block the second Annihilate, you can shield block Last Stand the third Annihilate and live, and you should be able to at least. You want to test that out yourself just to make sure. But you probably can do like shield block for the first one, shield block Last Stand for the second one. Like shield block for the first one, shield block demoralizing shout for the second one, shield block last stand for the third one, shield block demoralizing shout, shield wall for the fourth one if you even get there, which I don't think most of you will if you are just a decent player. Honestly, I'm telling you, this was so easy. It was so easy. But if you guys did enjoy, check out some of the other Mage Tower videos that I have been posting. I'm trying to get all the tank ones completed before it goes away. This is the fourth one I completed. I still have Demon Hunter and Blood Death Knight left. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a friend. It does actually help grow the channel a lot more. I appreciate getting to 100 subscribers, but let's try and get to the next milestone of 150. It'd be really appreciated. Peace out, and see you guys later.